Hi, welcome to today's video, which we've taken the trip to Filey. See what Filey's all about. Maybe middle of January, but there must be something going on. The dogs are certainly about at the moment. Filey is a resort halfway between Bridlington and Scarborough. It's a fishing village that's become more of a resort because of the beach that it does have. My last trip to Filey, I must have been under 10 years old and properly on a school trip, because I don't really remember much about going to Filey. You may notice a bit of a hiss in the background of this video. That's because the waves are so noisy. Hoping it comes through so you can it sounds like waves, but it is the fact the noise that's coming off these waves so loud. One of the more unusual things about Filey isn't about the place itself, it's where it's located. Originally, it was part of East Yorkshire, which is under Bridlington area, but the parish church was in North Yorkshire. Then in 1974, when they reorganised some of the counties, it became totally part of North Yorkshire. Well, that's something you don't expect to see in the middle of a harbour. Obviously fairly new by the looks of it. I thought I'd go the quick way around, have a better look at it. Turns out I've gone the longest possible way around this. Looks like it's quite a well organised thing, that. Nice little paddling pool for the kids. On those hotter days. Not like today though.
Is that the end? Oh.
Filey tends to be the end of something's important, like, for example, the Cleveland Way, which is a long-distance footpath. It starts in Helmsley, skirts North Yorkshire moors, and ends in Filey. The town is also the end of the Yorkshire Wolds Way, which is a national trail that starts in Hessel, crosses the Yorkshire Wolds, and ends in Filey. And if you like biking, the Great Yorkshire Bike Ride, 70-mile ride, starts in Wetherby, and that's right, ends in Filey. In the 19th century, they used to get a very famous visitor coming to Filey. That's a woman called Charlotte Bronte. Yes, one of the Bronte sisters. She was starting to be on the last legs of her life and her faltering health. She decided to come to Filey to try and get some of the sea air, which at those times was believed to help with a lot of ailments. These would be perfect to stay in come summer months. The view out of those must be fantastic. This promenade or harbour walk or whatever you want to call it, fantastic views of the coastline as well. If you do come to Filey, one of the things that's going to be worthwhile looking at, we didn't manage to do it today, but is St Oswald's Church, which is on the hill north of the town. The reason why, apart from it being a very old church, it's a Grade 1 listed building, the oldest building in Filey for that matter, is the fact that it's got 1,500 pieces of graffiti on it from medieval times. These range from initials to images, which, let's face it, is not what you expect on a church.
difficult.
This building here looks so much like a train station. I know it's not, but it just resembles sort of 1930s, 40s train station. You can probably hear in the background there's some workmen on one of the buildings just nearby here. It's fairly loud. Until fairly recent years, Filey had one of the Butling camps right near here. Unfortunately, that closed some years ago, which must have impacted the town quite a bit. Filey does have a railway station, but it used to have a second stop, which was at Butlins. That's how popular this place was with Butlins. There's lots of little things of information dotted about. The only trouble is, many of them are totally unreadable, as the sea airs destroyed them. Then you get something like this over here, which is nice and clear, gives you a full understanding of what the history of the place is. In 1857, they actually found that Filey was a lot older than many people thought when they found the foundations of a Roman signal station. So basically, there's been some sort of place here since the Roman times. The Roman name for the place was Portus Felix, which I suppose is where Filey came from. In 1804, the town bought a boat to help save their sailors in bad conditions, a lifeboat if you like. And in, I think it's 1852, the Royal National Lifeboat Institute, the RNLI, took it over. And as you can see, the lifeboat station is still there. Filey is a fishing village, and it has been for centuries, as you can probably guess when you walk along the seafront. The fishing boats at Filey are called cobbles, like most of the others along the Yorkshire coastline, and they catch mainly sea trout.
Hope you enjoyed our trip to Filey. Have a look at this video, I think you'll like it. And if you like this sort of video, hit the subscribe button. Don't cost you anything. Look forward to seeing you with the next one. Bye for now.